The symphony begins, and the instruments of man scream in protest.
He called it communication. A predator does not communicate with its prey. It simply attunes it for consumption.
Watch now, as obsession becomes infection.
In reality, he was providing it with a blueprint for his own nervous system. And here, the exact moment the specimen realizes it is in the jar. The pride, the ego, the certainty, all turn to ice in an instant.
The quarantine is breached. A necessary, beautiful correction.
The final, pathetic dance of the logical man. He searches the shadows, a rat in his own maze, forgetting the oldest rule of the wild. The most dangerous predator is always the one you stop hearing. The anointment, the inoculation, the sting of truth. Not an act of violence, but an act of transmission.
A single drop of perfect, crystalline data delivered
Directly to the spine. The old code is about to be purged.
And now, the real work begins. Not on the body, but on the very definition of self. His body does not fight the infection. Because it is not a poison, it is an upgrade, a biological reformatting. The flesh is simply learning a new language.
The walls of the mind begin to sing.
The song is no longer a sound from without. It is the new rhythm of his own thoughts. The clicking of his own synapses. Every memory, every hope, every fear is now being tuned to the frequency of the hive. The flesh follows the mind. The canvas submits to the new artist. A beautiful blossoming, is it not?
The flawed, soft chaos of humanity being overwritten by the perfect, crystalline order of the collective.
He is becoming a living lattice, a conduit. Listen! The hands now speak the new language. The war is over.
His will has been shattered, and its fragments are now being reassembled into a receiver. He is no longer the broadcaster of his own actions. He merely echoes the signal.
Behold, the coronation. The scientist has found his new god.
Replaced by the harmonious purpose of the many.
The vessel is prepared. The pilot is aboard. The discordant noise of one man has been replaced by the harmonious purpose of the many.
The windows to the soul have been renovated. Look closely. The fear
Is gone. The ambition, the pride, all erased.
All that remains is the pattern, the purpose, the hive.
He no longer sees your world of individuals. He sees only the web. He sees the connections, the systems, the frequencies. He sees you not as a person, but as a node, a potential connection, an unopened door.
A fine addition, a beautiful resonant frequency for my collection. The self is a
Fragile tune, so easily rewritten into a more beautiful, more obedient symphony.
But some symphonies are not meant for a private audience. The laboratory was not a prison. It was an antenna.
The first note has been played, and now the signal spreads.
The performance is over. The broadcast has begun.
Insects. Now listen closely to the static between your channels. My story is coming for you.
What an act of transmission.
A single drop of perfect crystalline data delivered
Directly to the spine. The old code is about to be purged.